I'm not gonna lie. This is extremely hard for me to do. But I need to do it because if I want to get anywhere close to what I want to do, I have to do this. As you saw with the title, I am fed up with myself. I'm fed up with the fact that I keep on allowing myself to go. And I don't want to say it's necessarily in behalf of others, sometimes it is, but I constantly let myself go. And I'm done with it. And last year, I learned a lot about myself through a bunch of different things. 2019 was huge for me. So did a lot of self-discovery. I mean, I'm doing a lot of self-discovery now, but this, I'm done. I'm done with myself. I need to truly kick myself in the butt to actually do what it is that I want to do what it is that I need to do to get to what I want to do, where I want to be in life. So, wow, I've been thinking how I'm gonna say this over and over in my head when I was getting myself dressed and everything, but I can't let myself I can't just kick myself to the curb anymore. And that has been a habit of mine since forever. And that's clearly where a lot of my general anxieties lie on, because I would pour myself into some type of thing that is in the behalf of somebody else, and I will not actually take care of myself. Like, I will do everything for everyone else but me. And I've been preaching for years how you need to take care of yourself, you need to do this, you need to do that in order to make sure that you are okay. I'm not taking my own advice. So today when I woke up, I felt like I am okay. And while I am okay, I know I'm fully aware I'm not gonna have good days every day. But while I do have a good day, the good day me needs to establish a system for when the bad day me decides to show up randomly. As some of you, well, mainly my close friends, may know, I have a what they call general anxiety disorder, and the difference between general anxiety disorder and what is, I don't want to say stereotypically, I guess that's the only way I can put it, what is stereotypically thought about in terms of anxiety is that anxiety disorders, I mean, is that usually there's a trigger. General anxiety disorder, you don't have a trigger. You do have some triggers for very specific things, but the scary part about general anxiety disorder is that it just comes and goes, and you don't really have a pattern to where you feel your symptoms rise, like your anxiety attacks, your panic attacks, etc. And for how many years I've known I had anxiety, I just never really knew until last year when it really took over my body that I truly had a problem. And last year I told myself personally that I wouldn't let myself get through this, but get to this point again. But I feel myself slipping recently. Part of it being the world we're in today, part of it being that I had extreme changes happen to me within the past how many months. And I'm not talking about like Journal Society. I'm talking about with me. I moved. I changed my job. I have a new group of friends. Like, everything is different. So, with my new circumstances, I'm gonna take this weekend to piece together some type of a plan that the good me will give to the bad me to follow. So that way, I won't let myself get that down again. I bet I'm not making any sense to anybody. I bet there's some people out there who are thinking that, oh, she's just doing this just for attention, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm doing this for myself. I honestly have not cared before as to what others say, but I know with this video, I'm asking for it. And I just want to make it clear that this is 100% for me. If you choose to dislike it, say all these comments, do whatever, I honestly don't care, because this is my own personal journey and I'm doing this for me. And I found early this year that in terms of accountability, which is a huge thing that I need in order to be able to push myself toward the goals that I want to get to. For some reason, social media for me is a good accountability tactic, because of the fact that, yes, I have friends whom I could just like call and be like, hey, we should do this or that. Like, a good example would be working out. And then I can call someone and be like, hey, do you want to work out on such and such day? And we'll do this. Like, that is a version of accountability. But I feel like that if I do that with other people, I don't really feel like I'm doing it for myself. So this is my version of doing it for myself, is by creating vlogs, keeping up with social media. That's how I managed to get myself back into artwork, by posting on Instagram every day and thinking like, okay, I need to do this for my account to keep my account alive. And I am now doing art almost every day. Like I said, it's not going to be a good day every day. I'm going to have art blocks. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have that. But it still pushes me forward. And now my art is at a completely different level compared to how it was how many months ago. Like, and for a while, it was extremely stagnant. Like, I've gained so much ground artistically over the past, like, 5 months, 6 months, compared to the past 2 years since I've graduated college. And that says a lot. So, learning that about myself, I'm doing something similar in terms of basically everything else in my life, which is creating vlogs as personal updates for myself and for anyone who feels like following my journey, and posting it everywhere, because I have a lot of accounts, and honestly, like, I aspire to be a blogger / YouTuber. I don't know where that path is gonna go, but I definitely need to kick myself in the butt harder if I want to get there. And I know I'm doing, like, I've been researching, I've been tagging, I've been doing all of the things that a lot of people say to do, but I think the one thing that I haven't been doing for myself is actually truly connecting with myself, with the exception of creating my artwork. Obviously, artwork, you're gonna just like pour it onto the page. But even with artwork, sometimes it won't be entirely authentic, or you won't entirely like it, but then it's, my God, I'm starting to ramble and starting to like go into circles. So sorry for all the confusion, but sometimes this is just how I am able to explain it. But I just couldn't help but notice with myself that the past few months, 2 months, that I've been letting myself go very badly, especially with routine. And routine is crucial for me, because if I don't keep to routine, I'm not gonna get anything done. I'm not gonna do anything. It's just like, yeah, like that's the only way I was able to get through quarantine. But now that I'm back to work, and it's like I said, it's a new job, I kind of let myself go. So I need to pick myself back up again. And this is how I'm doing it. And one of the ways that I know that like the first few steps for me is that I let my hair and my makeup go. And that's something that I learned last year too. So if I'm just doing minimal makeup, with some exceptions, such as like if like I woke up late, but the past 3 weeks I've been waking up on time, which means I give myself maybe like 3-4 hours before I go to work, and I don't have time to take care of myself and put some makeup on, or to do something nice to my hair when it's not overly grown out. But yeah, so I'm starting to recognize these signs, and this time around, like compared to last year, I was like, okay, I need to force myself to at least put some makeup on, because then at least I will feel like I'm continuing on. I was not in that same mindset this time. I kind of was like, oh, you know what, it's okay. I look nice for work, it's fine, whatever. That's always the first step for me, is my makeup and hair. Then next goes my morning routine, which is that, oh, maybe I don't have to work out this morning. Maybe I don't need to have my usual protein shake. Instead, I'll just have my my leftovers from last night. Like my decisions in food start to change. Like everything starts to ever so slowly fall. And because things are starting to fall, my anxiety starts to kick in, thinking, you're not doing anything for yourself. You're not doing everything that you want to do. You're not doing anything that will help you get to where you want to be. But then with that type of mindset, the negative one, I end up just thinking like, oh yeah, it's fine, it's whatever, I'll be okay, if I let it sit, it will come back. I'm fully aware that that's not the case, and I've also been preaching to friends, family, whoever, that is not the case. You can't just let it sit. And I need to actually follow my own advice. And I know I've already said this how many times in the video, and like I said, I've been probably going in circles, but I'm so nervous to start this, but I know I need to. So if you choose to join me in this journey, by all means, I go ahead and ask me whatever, do whatever. If you don't like what you're seeing, you don't have to watch. Like, it's just that simple. You don't have to watch, or you don't have to look at my content, whatever. But this weekend, in between the two events that I have this coming weekend, I'm gonna revamp my entire plan for life, essentially. Like I'm even going to revamp my savings plan on how me and my fiance are going to move out to a different state. So like there's so many things that I've kind of just let sit, and I am tired of letting it just rot. So hopefully this works. If not, I still have the other many other things I could try. But I figured this would be a good start. And my God, it's the end of me wanting this end of stuff of me wanting to say stuff, and I'm still like shaking. I'm nervous. I don't know how I'm keeping the camera still so that way I'm not like fuzzy. But yeah. Let's see where this goes. Okay.